Hello. No, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Kate Butch.
And I'm Caitlin Powell.
And welcome to Quiz Gone By, the show where we talk about all of our childhood TV shows, our films, our childhood experiences, our nostalgia trip, and we're going to ask, are these the things that made us queer? Today. It's a much requested.
Yeah, oddly requested, I'd say. I mean,
No.
I remember watching it a lot.
I loved this show.
Yeah, me too. But it was never good.
I always thought, this is the height
Oh, right. Okay.
of storytelling, of special effects.
Of
narrative,
of aesthetics.
characterizations.
Well, actually, aesthetics,
Well,
we'll get to
we'll
it.
talk about the
Yeah.
aesthetics. But first, shall we have our nostalgic beverage?
Well, yes, let's.
So,
Very excited.
I got very excited because I went to the corner shop. I bought something that I thought was maybe an avocado, as also maybe a mango. Not sure.
I got a message that says, the avocado might be a mango. And I was like, oh, God.
We were expecting a nice avocado toast, but...
Yeah. Because we are recording this, well, it's now a regular morning time, but we have had to prepare for an early morning recording session.
Oh, yeah, so
before Kate Butch goes to...
Day job.
I don't have to go to work because I am unemployed.
Funemployed.
Employ me, please.
Funemployed, yeah. So I got in at 3 o'clock in the morning and I woke up at 7. Error. Right, so this nostalgic beverage, because it's episode 9, I thought we've hit a milestone here.
What greater milestone than 9?
Quentin Tarantino's 9th film.
But we're not awful, so...
Well,
actually, as I said it felt wrong.
So we're revisiting our nostalgic beverage from the first episode.
But with a key difference.
A key difference. We've got some strawberry Ribena.
Strawberry Ribena, but in carton form.
Cartons, yes. And we were talking about the strawberry Ribena. I'm going to do a little... Oh.
I'm not sure that was really ASMR.
No, I didn't break the seal. I broke
No.
the seal, but it's not very well.
Yeah.
So cheers to a strawberry... Okay, you can't squeeze the strawberry Ribena, it'll go everywhere.
I'm not even squeezing, I'm just
Okay.
holding it.
A very light cheers.
Cheers.
Have a sip.
Oh, I think it's better in a carton.
Oh, that's really good.
It's really good.
That's dead good, that. Mm. And also, while I was in the corner shop, I found a very exciting related beverage.
We're double beveraging.
We're double fisting.
We're not.
We're not. That's what you say when you're holding 2 drinks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was something
I hope
else.
so. Because I have been saying that to a lot of people.
I don't think you say that.
Hey, so I've got this mystery beverage for you. You
Okay.
don't seem to have a receptacle.
I can...
You can have it out of the bottle. I'll pour it into my receptacle. We've got
What?
a Ribena Frusion.
That's not a word.
This is black currant water infused with kiwi. I think it's like a grown-up Ribena.
Oh.
But I thought we could try it.
Yeah,
now
let's
that we've-
try it.
It's
That sounds...
black currant and kiwi. It's not my first choice of combining
No,
fruits.
it sounds very adult, though.
ASMR. You can have it out of the bottle.
Oh, thank
and I'll have
you.
it out of the glass.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, it smells...
Smells like piss.
Oh, no.
I'm going to go straight back to the strawberry Ribena after this.
Ribena will never sponsor us after this.
Right, okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's a bit disappointing.
Oh.
That's an Oasis, that.
That's Oasis on a bad day.
That's a watered down Oasis.
Yeah.
That's a bit... I mean,
Don't
like,
you dare take Oasis' name in vain.
it's not terrible. Do you remember Five Alive?
No. What's that?
It was like, I'm a juice drink. It was like, you're definitely not a juice drink. You're a juice flavoured drink. I'm going to put the lid on that.
Why does it taste...
Bad.
Yeah, but, like, smoky? Do you get what I mean?
It's naturally infused.
With-
We're going back to this,
Yeah.
the strawberry Ribena.
Little carton time.
Give me those sweet, sweet E numbers.
I feel 10 in the morning is not the time.
Not the time for
For
a
a
fancy
strawberry
Ribena.
Ribena.
Well, no, I think there's always time for a Ribena.
A carton
Not when it's a
Ribena.
Ribena Frusion. Get in the fucking sea.
Yeah.
Right, should we talk about what we saw?
What we just watched.
Yes.
Yes. We watched Am I High?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, that's The Incredibles. It's a similar
That's-
theme tune.
That's James Bond, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What's
What's The Incredibles?
Incredibles?
Da-da-da-da-da. Incredibles is da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, I feel like all of these children's shows that are spy themed just take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember Totally Spies?
Yes, I remember Totally Spies.
Was there one like My Spy Family?
Spy Kids.
Spy Kids, and there was one about My Spy Family or something. I think.
Oh, I feel like I know what you mean, but I don't think it was called exact. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey ho.
Spy Kids, I found terrifying.
I've only seen the third one.
Oh my god.
Spy Kids 3D.
That's a really good one.
I miss the big thumb men.
Right. The thumb men gave me nightmares.
Thumb men made me queer.
They can double fist.
Double thumb me.
Double thumb.
But we're not talking about that, we're talking about MI High.
Yes, we're talking about MI High.
MI High, the classic CBBC television programme.
Yeah.
If you don't know it, it basically is... it's set out quite nicely in the opening.
Yeah, if
theme.
you don't know it, it's Danny John Jules making kids go along with his delusions. Which makes sense, because if we know Danny John Jules from Strictly Come Dancing, we know he was very problematic.
Yes, didn't he do a murder or something?
No! Oh my god! No, he was just a bit mean.
Oh, was he?
And he made his dance partner, I'm gonna say Katia, but I can't remember. Like, she walked out and refused to dance with him.
That's exciting.
Yeah, he's a real bitch, apparently. Wait, are we
He
allowed
was
to
in
say
Red
this?
Dwarf.
Can we say this? Is that slander?
I'm
It was
Googling
probably
Danny
in
John
the
Jules
Sun.
right now.
Look up Danny John Jules, bit of a bitch.
I think he's done, like, a murder.
Isn't it a murder?
In 2008, John Jules was convicted of assaulting 2 bin men.
That's not a murder.
No, but it's the same kind of concept. He had to do 120 hours of community service.
So he has got an anger management problem. We can say that with some faith.
Yes, yeah.
Now look up Danny John Jules Katia.
Okay.
I think her name was Katia.
From Strictly.
Yeah. Or you could just look up Strictly.
I'll do Strictly. Wait, we'll see on the Wikipedia page who he was with on Strictly.
I mean, it may be part of the Wikipedia page because it was a big deal.
He was in Kaching. Do you remember Kaching?
No.
Wow. Amy was his...
Amy. I don't know who Amy
She
is.
was a new gal. Oh, argument.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not fucking about. He was a proper wrong'un.
I can't...
Bullying.
Okay, yeah, bullying. Well,
Yeah. And who's reporting on that?
that's the Express.
Oh.
So we're not sure. Right, but Danny John Jules is playing a caretaker in a
Yes.
school who's also working for MI9.
Which is
The
a
famous.
thing. It probably is a...
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I think it only goes up to 7 or 8.
Okay. That would make sense, and then they've just added another one on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also because it rhymes with MI High. Sort
No,
of.
it doesn't.
9 and high. There's assonance there,
Okay.
I think.
I'm not here for assonance.
There's always time for assonance.
Yeah, so Danny John Jules is a caretaker who has recruited 3 children. One who is a super science genius, one who is a martial arts expert, and the other who is a woman. Like, the science genius is also a woman, but they really amp up the whole, like, ooh, she's got a lipstick that fires lasers, and she's done her hair now. It just... Ugh. It's
Yes,
exhausting.
so we've got Blaine, the martial arts guy.
Who actually, I mean, I said martial arts, he's fucking useless.
He's absolutely useless, but that did not stop me from being fully in love with him at the time.
That's fair.
And then Rose is the tech whiz.
Queer icon Rose. I'm
You
saying
see-
it.
but no, to
But
begin
actually,
with-
no, I did say she wasn't a queer icon, didn't I?
You were not on board with Rose to begin with.
But then she started serving looks, and I was on board again.
So many looks. And then Daisy, who's the woman.
Yeah.
Daisy's like master of disguise.
No, social chameleon is how they described it, and I'm like, oh, so a person.
Oh, you've given her a wig.
Yeah.
That's what it
And
is.
some great nails, actually.
Oh well, yes. To be fair, so the scene starts with them in class
Yes.
learning about the sea cucumber.
Yep. And reproduction, but they call it replication, because I think it's a CBBC show.
Reproduction. Have you seen Grease 2?
I haven't, but what the hell was that?
Oh my god, they do a whole song about reproduction. They're in like
It goes,
biology class.
reproduction.
Reproduction.
Okay.
Where does the pollen go? It's a great time. And like all the girls like put their arms up in like a circle, and then the boys all like made their arms swim through it. It's weird.
Wow.
Grease 2 is a weird film.
Should we review Grease 2?
Yes.
Is it nostalgic?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Love Michelle Pfeiffer.
She's great. She's a queer icon.
She's a queer icon.
Yes.
Her in Hairspray
Oh my god.
changed me as a person.
Her in Stardust.
Oh.
Have you seen Stardust?
I did, yes, when I was very young.
Yeah. So she's
Yeah.
like an old ugly witch and steals the youth
Yeah.
of people to be beautiful. And
That's why I raised
my drag.
her in Hairspray, where she's fucking hot.
She is.
And also really racist.
But everyone in Hairspray. That's the point of Hairspray.
Yeah, apart from Tracy.
Yes.
Everyone apart from Tracy, the white saviour, is a racist.
Oh my god, it is a white saviour film.
It is. Right, we're getting off.
Sorry.
Off track.
I'm going to get to work. MI High.
Yeah.
They're learning about the sea cucumber reproduction, and then their pencils, the rubbers on their pencils start flashing.
Yes.
And it's very exciting
Yes.
because that's the bit that I remember.
Yeah.
Is the pencils.
Throwback.
And then they can that's the signal for them to leave class.
Because Danny John Jules, he had a name, Lenny, but Danny John Jules is more fun to say. He has a little button on his brush that he beeps, and it alerts them that they're needed.
And then they all have to make excuses to leave the class. And I got to thinking, why did they choose 3 spies from the same class?
Yeah. It's absolute nonsense.
Makes no sense.
Also, if we're supposed to think that she's a scientific genius and the rest of the other two are kind of dumb, it's implied.
Yeah.
Why are they in the same class?
Oh yeah, Rose would be top set and Blaine would not be.
Yeah. Although, is science setted? I don't know.
Or maybe not.
Yeah. The one thing about this scene is the excuses. So they all have a go at Rose for being like, I need the loo. I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Because Blaine is like, I've got community outreach. And it's like, yeah, but you do that outside of class, you fucking idiot. Like, plan ahead.
And what was Daisy's was like...
I've got a migraine. This is what I mean. Fucking women. Oh God, no, not this again. Not this again.
Hashtag bad feminist Kate and Powell.
Oh no.
You do it to yourself.
I do. No, programs do it to me, and I just repeat.
CBBC made me a bad feminist. And then they do lots of running.
Yeah.
Rose does a lot of... She runs very badly.
Yeah, they had to make the camera all shaky to make it look like she's a good runner.
But I thought Rose is the science one. She's not a good runner.
Yeah.
Relatable as the science one.
Wait, are you the science one?
I was like, well, I wasn't the fit one.
So you only had the
And I wasn't a social chameleon.
Surely you were the drama... Oh, you mean of the 3 we're given? I
Yeah.
thought you meant like of tropes in school.
Oh no, I was like the nerdy one.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you would be the drama one.
Well, I was like the drama nerd.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because like, drama wasn't like a popular subject to do. Don't know if you remember school. But the people that did drama were...
I think I might have been deluded because I thought it was a great time.
Oh, well, in my school, if you did drama, you were not cool.
Oh no, you weren't cool. In fact, I think you were obnoxious if you did it at school.
Oh, yeah. But you were, like, beaten down.
Yeah.
Physically and verbally. Oh, school.
Oh, school.
It's taken us back, hasn't it? Anyway, they go to the caretaker's cupboard.
Yep.
They slide across the light switch, another
Yep.
bit that I remember, put their thumb on the
Yes.
thumbprint scanner, and then it opens up the caretaker's room. They pull a broom. It's such an iconic scene.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a video of this scene on Instagram.
Yeah, do.
And then the paint bucket flashes with a down arrow, and then they go and down in the lift.
It's so good.
And as they're going in the lift, which probably goes on for miles, it seems.
Yes.
I don't know how far
They
underground.
could have just taken the stairs, I swear.
But if they'd taken the stairs, would they have been automatically changed into their costumes as they went in the lift?
It's amazing. It's so good.
It's a great time. And then they come out of the lift and they're all fully serving looks. Like black leather, PVC.
I think you remember my first words as they came out the lift.
Her hair.
Because Rose's hair is sleek and shiny and slightly waved, and it is a look.
A full look.
A full look.
She's serving.
Yeah.
And they're all serving, I think.
Yeah.
But Rose, the transformation on Rose
The
is fabulous.
transformation on Rose. And she's wearing... She's wearing like a pencil skirt, and it's like really cinched in, and it's like got a really structured like bodicey top with like a shirt underneath.
And a tie.
And I was just like, bitch! Bitch! And the other 2 are looking fine, I guess.
They're fine.
Yeah. They're wearing like leather jackets, like...
And then Lenny tells us about the mission that they have to be on.
Yes. Which is...
prophetic.
Poignant.
Yes.
Yes.
So he says something's wrong with the Prime Minister.
Yeah.
And the Prime Minister, who's played by Robert Llewellyn, also of Red Dwarf, like Danny John Jules.
Who's Robert Llewellyn?
He plays Crichton in Red Dwarf.
Oh! He looks
A
like Nigel
robot.
Farage.
Well.
In this, anyway.
Well, that's interesting because he is
is.
in front of a map of Europe, which has the whole of the Union flag on it.
And he says the phrase, "Make Britain great again."
This was in 2007.
Yeah.
That is...
Yeah. It's incredible that these 3 children are dealing with the situation better than the current government. They're like, oh, that's a bad thing. We'd better stop it. Incredible how that can happen.
We just need some spy children to turn up
Yeah.
and punch the Prime Minister in the face.
Actually, just send Danny John Jules. He's got an anger problem.
Bin men, Boris Johnson... Same difference.
Trash men,
Well-
yes.
I think bin men do a more important job
Yeah,
than Boris Johnson.
No shade to bin men.
No
Bin
shade
men
at
are
all to bin
incredible.
men.
But yeah, okay, if we didn't make it clear, he wants to declare war on Europe.
Yes.
Is what the Prime Minister wants to do.
And conquer Europe.
I mean, the Europe, both in this show and in the real world. It's fine, let's not get too political.
Oh, it's soon. It's happening soon.
But will it, though?
Unsure.
Unsure.
I mean, between recording this podcast and putting it out, anything could happen.
We might have a new Prime Minister.
We might all be dead.
We might just have insulted Jess Phillips, I don't know.
Oh.
I want her to be Prime
We
Minister.
stan.
Yeah, no choice but to stand.
Or Mary Black.
Oh, I feel like, she just faded into the background a bit at the moment. What's she doing at the moment?
I don't know, but...
Wasn't she SNP?
Yeah, but we don't hate the SNP, I don't think.
We don't, but I think the last thing the SNP want to do is be leader of Britain. Because they famously don't want Britain.
Okay. Fair enough. But she's a good old time.
She is a great old time.
I like her.
Big fan of Mary Black.
If you're
We
listening,
stand
Mary.
queer icon Mary Black.
Honestly.
Yeah.
So they're all doing the Prime Minister. He's
Yeah,
going to
and
take
then
over
turns
Europe.
out the Prime Minister is coming to their school.
Because they've arranged the Bravest Child Award.
Yeah.
And then they
Because
give
that's
it,
a thing.
And then they give it. They didn't say his name in this, but I remembered it as soon
What
as
was
I
his
saw him.
name?
The name of the child that wins is 50 pence.
What?
His name's 50 pence.
Wow.
His real name's like Timothy or whatever.
Was he part of the group that they have to signal to the viewer that they're different and bullies, so they're the only kids not in school uniform?
Yeah, and their ties are like really short.
Yeah.
And they've got backwards caps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's called 50 pence.
Yeah, brilliant.
I love it.
So Danny John Jules gives the children weapons.
Yes, or one weapon.
A weapon, yes, which is a laser.
Mmm.
Like, he gives a child a laser, which we later find out can burn through wood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She is reckless with that laser.
She is.
Although there's a great bit. She turns the laser. It's a lipstick.
Yeah.
Because she's
it's
a
a
woman.
lipstick. Because she's a woman, remember? And all women care about her. See, I'm a great feminist.
It did remind me of the Sarah Jane Adventures. Do you remember the Sonic lipstick?
Yeah. But I don't know, that's...
What is it with CVC and lipstick?
That was a bit of a loud slurp, sorry.
That's alright. Yeah, ASMR. It's all liquid lipsticks now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have a laser Jeffree Star.
No.
Because he's racist. I don't know. Stop buying Jeffree Star.
Didn't he say sorry?
Yeah, but like...
Oh, yeah, I know he's still a racist, but
They
didn't
said
he,
sorry at the Nuremberg trials.
But, like, fuck, no, I don't think they did they?
Okay.
I think famously
Was that the
they
point?
did. But I think, didn't Jeffree Star do an actually semi-decent apology compared to most YouTube apologies? Wasn't that a thing?
I can't remember.
I can't remember
Potential.
either.
What's
I
happening
think-
with James Charles now?
Well,
'Cause
what's
there was
happening?
that whole drama.
So,
him and Tassie.
I think everyone sort of pretended that Jeffree Star wasn't racist for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
or at least he did a good apology, so everyone moved on. But then turns out Jeffree Star was like behind the scenes manipulating the whole Tati James Charles thing. Yeah.
Gasp.
Yes.
It's tricky because all of the cruelty-free makeup brands. We're talking about makeup now.
Yeah.
All the cruelty-free makeup brands are run by people who have terrible pasts
Really?
or
Like
presence.
who?
Like Kat Von D, anti-vaxxer,
Yeah, true.
Sugar Pill, maybe a
Which one?
Nazi.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Line crime scammed people.
Also maybe
Which
Nazis
is-
as well.
What?
Yeah.
I was about to say scamming people is better than being a Nazi, but now...
It's tricky being a vegan but also not a Nazi. So I can't I don't know who to buy from.
I think there are some... We can make a list later.
Should we start our own makeup company?
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you
It'll be
buy
shit?
shit makeup, but at least we're not Nazis?
That'll be the tagline.
Would you be interested in that?
Ribena purple.
Ribena red, hang on. We could do lipsticks
Yes.
that are also lasers.
And also flavoured.
But not kiwi flavour.
Oh, God, no. Infused lipstick.
Anyway,
we cut to the villains
yes.
as well.
Exciting. I remember these so... General Flopsy.
Yes, so the Grandmaster, whose face you don't see, who I think
But
is
he's played by someone quite
Julian
famous.
Bleach, is it?
Oh, who's that?
He's got the one that plays Davros.
Really?
And he's also in Torchwood. In my favourite episode of Torchwood is like the circus man in the film one.
Ooh, I don't know.
They come out of like this film of an old circus and they're like, hello,
That
it's
sounds
me.
amazing.
It's a great time. We should watch Torchwood. I watched Torchwood far too young.
Me too. I remember, I think it was the season finale where they take the children.
The 456.
Yeah, I remember watching that like, I'm going to get taken.
It was so stressful.
And then
Peter
the Prime
Capaldi's in
Minister-
it and shoots himself in the head.
Is he the Prime Minister?
Yeah.
And he kills his children.
And then himself.
Yeah.
It's-
Is that nostalgic? Is that nostalgic for us?
Well, I watched it. The second episode ever of Torchwood is about an alien that just has sex with everyone, and she's just like
we can definitely
she inhabits
review
a
that.
woman body
Uh-huh.
and like goes around clubs.
Oh,
and just
because
men
all
keep-
women do.
and just men keep fucking her, and then as soon as they come, they turn to dust. Which I think
Queer icon.
cap.
That is cap.
It's cap.
We could do like a triple. We could do Sarah Jane Adventures followed by Doctor Who followed by Torchwood because that's like the Holy Trinity.
It is.
Would you be up for that,
And
listeners?
Julian Bleach is in all three.
I love that.
Mm.
Okay, so
Anyway,
Julian Bleach,
is, I think,
the
he's got-
Grandmaster,
yes.
who is
Hello.
a guy with the rabbit.
We don't see his face. General Flopsy is the rabbit's name.
And he's so cute.
He's really cute.
He's really cute.
Not the first Flopsy on this podcast.
No, not the first. Oi, oi.
Good heavens. It's 10:30.
In the morning.
Yeah, General Flopsy's the rabbit, and I think General Flopsy's the one that's controlling it all.
Do you?
Yeah, it's my theory. My fan theory.
Sure.
And
wow.
he's liaising with a person known only as the guinea pig.
Who is played by, I told you and I can't remember her name.
Moya Brady.
Moya Brady.
Who's also in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
She's
It's
in the
amazing.
Absorbaloff episode, and she
Yes.
like ends up on Peter Kay's arse.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's her.
Bridget. Poor Bridget.
Oh, poor Bridget. But yeah, she's great.
She makes a noise. I wrote it down. She goes, ha ha ha, hey.
Her look is kind of fun. Like, so before she takes her mask off, because that happens later,
Mm-hmm.
she's got this like, big metal mask that she wears, and it's very
Steampunk. Have
Yeah.
you seen The Incredibles 2?
No.
The villain in that wears a mask just like that.
Oh, exciting.
Or Coraline. Have you seen Coraline?
I haven't seen Coraline because I think it genuinely sounds terrifying.
Coraline. The neighbour has like a mask with a camera on it, and it's just
Okay.
like that. It's a great time. And then we go back to the
Yeah.
spies, and they're like, Daisy, you're going to go undercover
Yeah.
in your own school. I'm like, why did you not bring the Prime Minister to a neighbouring school
Yep.
where nobody would have known who they were?
Even the headmaster's like, this is Charlotte Graham. I'm like, Charlotte Graham doesn't exist. She's not a student here. What are you doing?
It's Daisy in a wig.
Daisy in a
It's
wig.
clearly Daisy in a wig.
In a really bad way. That's actually okay. It
She's
could've
kind
been
of
worse.
like Liza Minnelli did a conference
Yeah.
on a boat.
Girl boss Liza Minnelli. Why on a boat?
She was a bit nautical.
Her little neckerchief.
Yeah, and she was also cabin crew.
Yes. Liza Minnelli business cabin crew. Yes. She's wearing flares. It is such a look. Okay. I am enjoying that look actually.
She's served.
I wish her makeup had been a bit more severe to match the severe bob.
Yeah. Also to maybe make her look
Less
any
like
different.
her.
At all different from how she looks.
Yeah.
Also, she's like, there's like, you're going to be Charlotte Graham. And she goes, hello, I'm Charlotte Graham, in her same voice.
Yep.
And I'm like, you're not doing an accent.
She is the one who is so... No, actually, I was going to say she's the one who's so, like drama school. Like, kids...
Yeah.
But also, I remember the acting in the first 5 minutes where Rose was just pulling all the facial expressions. Chacting. Do you remember from Tracy Beaker?
Child acting, sorry. I was
And chin acting.
chin acting.
Chacting.
Facting as well, face acting.
Oh, there was a lot of facting. Facting and shacting all over the place. Had to clean it all up.
Clean it up.
There's a bit where Rose goes on about how fashion doesn't matter, and I was like, Rose, you're serving all these looks.
Rose, you are fashion.
Yeah, Rose, you need to be at the Met Gala. What's going on?
And there's a bit where Blaine does some backflips, which I think was the moment I fell in love with him as an 11-year-old. But does he love a gymnast?
Do you?
I do.
Oh.
It's the only thing I watch at the Olympics.
Really? What about
Lewis
the swimming?
Smith. Oh, Lewis Smith get inside me.
Watch the swimming.
No.
But lots of shirtless men.
No.
Okay.
But they're all covered in goose fat.
I'm trying to help you, Kate. I'm trying to help.
I don't want to see a man covered in goose
You
fat.
can't tell he's covered in goose fat.
But I know, in my heart of hearts.
Pretend it's lube.
Pretend it's a roast potato.
Yeah, actually, that's better. He's all tin-foiled up, ready to be eaten. Delicious.
Anyway.
This is getting so out of hand.
It just happened. Then the Prime Minister turns up on the day.
And says out loud that he's about to declare war to some children. And they're all like, uh-huh.
One of the children calls it Westminster.
Oh, yeah. I've got hiccups.
I feel like, I don't know if we should take a quick sojourn to talk about Blaine and his terrible...
Well, you clearly want to.
No, because his enunciation...
I was going to say he's a bad friend, but also this is
He's
way
a bad
more
friend,
important.
but also, I can't understand a bloody word he's saying.
Did he do anything after this? Because...
I googled it, and he was in Basil Brush's multicoloured swap shop.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
As the tea boy.
Oh,
I was like, was that?
I thought he was
on
the
screen?
main boy in.
Basil? No. No.
We need to watch Basil Brush.
Boom,
I
boom.
actually got a request last night for Basil Brush.
I slipped in the old Basil Brush.
That's why I was late. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I bet there is a sexual act called like Basil Brushing or something. If not, we'll make it. We won't make it.
Beg your pardon?
We'll independently come up with our own versions.
And we'll bring it to you, the listener.
Stay tuned next week.
Basil
Brushing.
So, you were talking about enunciation.
Oh, he's just
Because there is none.
He's like, oh yeah, I'm a spy, and I don't think it's just a spy. Everyone's a spy. I'm doing backflips. I'm the best person on this team. I'm like, Blaine, I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Blaine,
please.
You didn't go to Stagecoach like Daisy or Rose.
Daisy or Rose went to Stagecoach.
I googled it, and Rose, when she auditioned, there's a bit about DNA in it.
Yes. Oh.
And when she was reading the script, she'd realised that they'd spelt whatever DNA stands for.
Yeah.
Like they'd spelt it out, but they spelt it wrong. And she pointed it out to them, and they were like, "Yep, you're hired."
Oh my god.
Because that's the character.
I get is that a thing in adult acting? I feel like in child acting they just try and get a child who's exactly the character they're trying to play.
Like Karen in Outnumbered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that nostalgic? Not really. I think
That's 2007, I think.
Okay.
The same time as this.
Yeah. I feel like it's an adult show though.
Yeah, But
Yeah.
Torture was an adult show, we're going to do that.
Oh yeah, we're going to do that. We're apparently going to do the film The Mummy because people keep asking me to do The Mummy.
I've never seen the film The Mummy.
Nor have I, and it's purely just Rachel Weisz and a
Brendan
man.
Fraser?
Maybe, and there's a horror element, and I'm like, why were you children watching this? But we were watching sex aliens, so, you know.
Sounds camp though, The Mummy.
Yeah.
Right, and then the Prime Minister comes. The headmaster is a camp icon.
Oh, he is.
I remembered immediately when I saw him, I was like, there's an episode where he does Morris dancing.
Of course he does. He reminds me of Mr. Frond in Bob's Burgers.
Oh, yes.
Except, like, nicer. He's so cuddly and nice.
There's a bit where a fire alarm goes off and he just, like, flails his arms and falls to the floor.
Oh, that moment where they pull the fire alarm to make a diversion.
Yes, because the Prime Minister's about to declare war. So.
Yes, and it's very clear the director went to all these children. Okay, run like you're panicked, there's going to be a fire. And all these Stagecoach children are acting for all they're worth, which is not that much.
About 50p.
Yeah.
50 pence.
Yeah, 50 pence.
And they're just screaming.
Yeah,
And like
waving their arms.
running around. But
Yeah.
like any time a fire alarm happened in school, you just be like, oh.
Yeah, exactly.
And everyone would be like, leave your bags. And you'd be like, no, I'm taking my bag.
Yeah,
I'm
also
fully
very
taking my
unrealistic because after they shut off the fire alarm, everyone comes back. And I was like,
Yeah.
nah, you were like...
You just stand outside for about 20
Yeah.
minutes. You get really cold, but you're like, thank God I brought my bag
Yeah.
because my pencil case shaped like a can of Coke could have burnt to a crisp. What about my sparkly gel pens?
Okay, they're
Scented
nostalgic.
gel pens.
Yes. I used
Should
to
we do an episode where we just like half gel pens?
Yeah. The melon, the grape, the apple, the
I
pineapple.
liked a cola flavour.
Oh, I hate cola, so.
Oh, boo. Oh,
Well,
then
you know, wasn't that just brown? What were you using brown
drink
for?
your brown.
Good God.
And then, they stop the Prime Minister from declaring war. Blaine fights him behind the scenes using
Yes.
a pulley system and sandbags.
Yes.
Because apparently they work in a West End theatre. Like, no school theatre has that much equipment.
And also the sandbags are tiny and they keep trying to whack each other with the sandbags and I'd be like, you'd be like, oh, if you got whacked with one of those, oh,
That hurts.
little tickle, you know.
And then they have a fight, and then Rose is following a radio signal
Hang on, no.
somewhere in London.
We forgot when Daisy gets just shut in a room.
Oh God, yeah. I'll skip past that.
Because that reveals, oh God, what happens there? She finds the Prime Minister, he's asleep,
She takes some dandruff from him and
Yeah.
sends it to Rose.
and she realises that he's a robot because that's how DNA
A
works.
cyber clone?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, when she was like, he's a cyber clone. That means he's a robot. I'm like, that... not.
I'd be like, oh yeah, of course, a cyber clone.
Cyber clone.
Famous thing.
Yeah, naturally. So yeah, then he locks her in a room, she uses her lipstick, then the fight occurs.
Yes.
And meanwhile, Rose,
Rose
running
is-
off.
It came up on the screen. The villainous headquarters are somewhere in London.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, you know, when you, like, as a child, live in regional
Yeah.
places, you'd be like, oh my God, that's so glamorous.
Somewhere in
Somewhere
London.
in, oh my God. And then
And
it could be
actually
like,
it's Pearly. Convenient also that the guinea pig
Penge.
evil... Convenient that the guinea pig mastermind is within running distance of her school.
oh, absolutely.
And she's a bad runner, so that's like...
terrible runner.
That's like jogging distance for most people.
Yeah, and then she follows us to the guinea pig's lair.
Yes, which is a room.
A room with bubbles.
And lots of like mannequin things, which is very reminiscent of the first Doctor Who episode that we would have seen, unless you watched classic Doctor Who.
I did. The first episode of Doctor Who episode was the 5 Doctors from like 1980 something.
Oh, well, okay. For people who started watching when like the Christopher Eccleston episodes came out, that mannequin one, heck.
Can I get on a soapbox for a second? Because when I watched Doctor Who in like 2003,
Yeah.
I went around all my school friends and like, oh my God, I just found this thing called Doctor Who. It's amazing. It's about this guy, he travels around space and time and his face changes. And they were like, you're a fucking loser. Never speak to us. 2 years later, Christopher Eccleston turns up with Billy Piper. And I was like, oh my God, have you heard about Doctor Who? It's so great. It's on Saturday night. It's about a man who travels around. I was like, I was there
Do you
2
maybe
years
wonder
ago.
if Christopher Eccleston wasn't the problem, maybe you were the problem?
I think you might be right.
No, but I don't know, yeah. People definitely got on it.
That's the end of the podcast. Anyway, the guinea pig takes off her helmet mask thing, and surprise, surprise, she is
A guinea pig.
pig woman hybrid thing.
It's
and
a better
she's like,
hybrid than Mona the Vampire, because that was just a big frog. She is definitely a woman guinea pig
yes,
hybrid.
and you can tell what she is from
Yes.
when she does it. And Rose
I mean,
is like,
she's called the guinea pig.
yes, well, yeah. But and Rose goes, you're that mad scientist who did all those weird experiments on like animals and
Yeah.
DNA and shit. And she was like, how do you know? And Rose goes, any scientist worth their sodium chloride knows who you are.
To
It's a
punch
science
myself in
pun!
the face. Oh,
It's
God.
a science pun. Yeah,
Then
and
they
then
have a whole like dramatic like moral fight about it, and Rose is like, people aren't cans of beans to be reproduced, and it's like, okay, Rose, like just deal with the situation. Stop trying to be all dramatic.
and then she's like, but guinea pigs hate radio signals. And I didn't know that at all.
No.
She's
I mean,
worth her
it's a
sodium
little-
chloride.
She is worth her sodium chloride. I mean, she's I feel like little guinea pigs, sure,
I feel like anyone doesn't like loud radio signals.
but like a little animal
Yeah,
with like really intense hearing, sure.
true.
But a big guinea pig woman hybrid, I feel like ain't going to be affected that much.
But she is.
She is.
Rose turns it up, and then the guinea pig lady faints and falls over.
Yeah.
Rose takes the helmet,
Yes.
pops it on, and now she can control the Prime Minister's cyberclone. And she goes and finishes the speech, and the speech is generally like, why isn't everyone just nicer to each other?
Everyone should chill out.
Just chill out and listen to each other.
Oh, it ends
Be kind.
with the best line, which I wrote down. Britain can be great again by listening to others and doing the right thing. It was like, yay.
But some people we shouldn't shouldn't listen to.
Oh, yeah. Listen to very specific people who have their heads screwed on straight and aren't racists.
And do the right thing. But a lot of people have different ideas of what the right thing is.
But some people are on the far right.
The right thing.
Oh my god.
Rose is a secret Tory.
Oh my god. Secret Tory Rose.
Oh.
No.
No, but it's a nice message.
It's a nice message.
Simplistic.
Yeah.
She's got no economic plans.
No.
What are you going to do about the backstop, Rose?
We're running out of medicine, Rose.
Where's the insulin, Rose? We're not going to get insulin by being kind to each other. The IRA's back, Rose.
Wait, what?
They will be.
Oh, okay.
But they've never went away, but like...
Okay. I thought you meant something had happened in the last, 24
I
hours.
know, they're coming back.
In a big way. Sorry.
IRA make it fashions.
So inappropriate.
And then, we just have a lovely time, and then they go back to school, everything's normal, but they're slightly better friends.
Yeah.
And Rose is slightly less of a loser, and Daisy's like, I'm going to give you a makeover.
Yeah,
Like,
and
yes.
Daisy... so in the beginning, in the writer's room, they were clearly like, the theme this week is going to be clones, so we need, like, a little subplot that, like, has that in it. So in an earlier scene, you see everyone has the same hairstyle. And Daisy's like, they copied me. And then at the end, she's like, it must be so weird having everyone look like you. And she's changed her hair. She's becoming her own person.
Daisy's like, oh my god, fashion is my life. And I'm like, yeah, you're a fashion trendsetter.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, I don't like it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to give you a makeover, Rose. And then their pencils flash. Yes. And they're like, it's another mission. Oh. And then they run towards the camera.
From the Tracy Beaker School of Ending Shows.
And they run, freeze frame!
Freeze frame!
And of course, Rose can't run, so she's like, in the background, like, ah!
Like her legs at right angles.
Bless her. And then the credits roll.
Yeah.
And then the video that we watched of it on YouTube.
Yes.
At the end, it was like a really old... I think it was just as CBBC channel had started. Mm-hmm. And they were like, why not go over to the CBBC channel, our new home of CBBC, mm-hmm. and watch more? And I was like, oh my god, remember when the CBBC channel didn't exist?
Very exciting.
What a concept.
Mm-hmm.
So,
we
should ask.
Is it camp?
Is it camp?
And did it make us queer?
I mean, Grandmaster's camp.
Yes.
The head teacher's camp.
I think the guinea pig is kind of
the guinea pig's camp. The rabbit, General Flopsy, is probably the campest.
But the main characters. Rose is serving looks, but she's also not camp.
Yeah. She doesn't know that she's serving looks.
Yeah, which is kind of the worst.
Take pride in your looks, Rose.
Yeah.
Daisy is trying to be camp.
But it's just not happening for me.
She lacks the nuance and the and the subtlety and the talent.
And Blaine is there.
But I will give Blaine this. Blaine, when I was a child, I was like, I'm feeling certain feelings for Blaine.
Yeah.
It's that weird Justin Bieber kind of haircut.
Yeah.
And the backflips.
I reckon, in terms of bisexual women, there is the brand that fancied Debbie from Thornbury's. But there's also the type that would have fancied Rose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one were you?
I think I was both, to be honest. I don't remember fancying Rose. I think I remember fancying Debbie.
Yeah.
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 I
think Rose is too annoying.
That's fair.
But I think of the sort of nerdy Hermione-esque characters.
Yes.
She's serving looks, she's saving the day, she's a woman in charge. She's a nerdy Kim Possible. Kim Possible.
Kim Possible. Unstoppable. They made a film of that, like a live-action film.
Oh.
And the kid from the Goldbergs is playing Ron Stoppable.
Okay, but did they recreate Kim's hair?
I think so.
Oh.
And they're like, do 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 do. Is that the noise?
I think I know what you mean. Yeah.
Bloody love a spy show. Do you remember The Secret Show?
No. What's
Victor, you're still alive. It's a great time.
Okay.
If anyone's a fan of The Secret Show, do let me know.
Right in.
So
So that's the James Bond theme, but very slightly different. Yeah. So, okay, so we're saying not really camp, a little bit camp.
A tiny bit camp.
And made you queer.
Made me even queerer, I think.
And I would pose made some women queer.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, do let us know.
Yeah, let us know.
Should we do a poll on Twitter?
Yes.
Would you like to do the poll
I'll do the poll. Wait.
Don't
what
do
am
it
I
now.
polling?
Don't do it now.
Okay, we'll discuss later.
Do it when the episode comes out.
Okay.
Did Am I High make... Should we get like our own a social media for the show?
I've been wondering this.
Should we do a poll whether we should have a social media for the
Let's
show?
Let's do that.
So find us currently for now on our own social medias.
Yes.
Caitlin's going to do the poll
Yep.
at Caitlin.
Well, on my Instagram it'll be at Caitlin R. Powell, and then on Twitter at Caitlin PWLL. That enunciate Caitlin.
PWLL. She's gone to the Blaine School of enunciating.
Caitlin Powell with no vowels.
Vowelless Powell.
Vowelless Powell.
And I'm at Kate Butch 1 on all platforms.
Because
she's
got
streamlined.
Mm-hmm. So. Shall we
wrap
up our Ribenas?
I think I've finished my Ribena.
Yeah, me too.
We can make the carton noise we can do a slurp.
Oh, a slurp.
One final slurp. Cheers to that. Cheers to MI High.
Cheers to MI High.
See you next week.
That's so gross.